Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 show in snowboarding. This week's Top 5, we take a very special look back at the last 12 years of Angry Snowboarder. That's right, we're celebrating our 12th anniversary. Holy fuck, where does the time go? Number 5. Brands come and go. Seriously, I've been around long enough in the snowboard media to see a lot of brands come and go. RIP to the ones that matter, and who gives a fuck about the rest? Because you clearly sucked and that's why you're not here. Seriously, the lifespan of some brands is no more than 2 to 3 years, but everyone says they're the next big thing. Further proof that if you're in the rat race of the snowboard industry, it's better to be running a marathon than a sprint. Number 4. Brands that tell you they'll never work with you. Guess what? Those people that told you they'd never work with you got fired and are now working with brands that have worked with you in the past and will continue to work with you. So now they have to work with you, and those brands that they worked for that said they'd never work with you, they work with you now. It's amazing how things absolutely change. It's like a war of attrition over here. If you wait around long enough, someone's going to get fired and then that company will work with you. Life lessons, people. Life lessons. Number 3. Money-making opportunities have finally caught up to everything you're doing. 12 years ago, and I quote, "No one will ever use snowboard reviews to buy a product. There's no reason for us to back you or give you product to promote. We're gonna back the magazines." Where's Goodwood now, bitches? That's right, it's dead. Like Transworld and most other snowboard magazines at this point. But you know who's moving product? This guy. See that number right there? See that? Yeah, that's how much product I've moved since the start of the year. That's a shit ton of product for one guy to fucking move. Oh yeah, no, it's amazing how many opportunities to make money have finally come. Seriously, the first 8.5 years of Angry Snowboarder, we didn't make shit for money. Seriously, we didn't make any money. I sold all my stocks, took a loan, put myself into crippling debt, got myself out of crippling debt, thanks to Angry. But still, there were no money-making opportunities. Now, there's plenty of them. It's fucking amazing. Which conversely, in this point, everyone that has started or came after what I did has had it so much fucking easier. You're welcome. Seriously, you have no idea how many doors I had to break down so that you could fucking hawk your shitty Amazon goggles. Yeah, you're fucking welcome. Number 2. After 12 years, I still have the exact same haters. I've got new ones, but I still have the exact same haters. And they make callbacks to stuff that happened 12 years ago like it happened last week. I don't think they realize time progressively goes forward. It doesn't go back or stand still. And they're still hanging on something that was said 12 years ago because it offended their delicate snowflake sensibilities. But they're there. I mean, I'm more impressed that they've stuck with snowboarding enough to still hate me after 12 years, but holy shit, 12 years and you guys are still hung up on something I said that offended you. Get the fuck over it, you whiny little bitches. You guys are fucking pathetic. What have you ever done for snowboarding? Honorable mentions. Snowboarding's changed. Snowboarding culture has changed. Snowboarders have changed. Basically, everything has changed. I mean, come on, 12 years? It's over a decade. And the number one thing that I've bore witness to for the last 12 years is people will still make fucking rotational snowboard bindings. You'd think after 12 years they'd give it up, but no, they're still fucking doing it. And every year I have to shit on them. What the fuck kind of reality do we live in that 12 years later I'm still shitting on rotational bindings? And sometimes it's the same rotational binding. They just rebranded the name or sold the trademark or the patent or whatever the fuck it was to some other dumbass that thinks they're gonna revolutionize snowboard bindings. Dude, we don't need rotational bindings. If you're gonna do anything, magnets. We need powered magnets so we can just step right off the board. SSX tricky style tricks. Come on, bring it. We don't need rotational bindings that are just gonna blow out our fucking ACLs. Oh my God, what the fuck? This has been my top 5 12-year anniversary list. It's very self-serving, I know. So you probably do or don't agree with it. I don't really care because 12th anniversary, bitches! Leave me a comment down below on how you feel Angry Snowboarder has changed over the last 12 years if you've followed along that journey. If not, and you're new here, well, let me know how we've impacted your life. And if you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we've got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you'd really like to support us so we can do cool projects, because believe me, we're working on cool projects, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and this has been 12 years of Angry Top 5. I'll see you in another video.